Twitch TV app on his phone. That's just awesome. Okay, so what? No. Okay. So the countdown has begun for game number 5 and it's going to be another PVZ. He is orange. It's going to be on ESV Cloud Kingdom. And we're getting into the game here. WIND currently on a 3-game win streak. And an all kill is 5 wins in a row, not 4, because this is a best of 9. And here we go. Hitting the wrong button, my bad. So we're spawning right on top of oGaming's WIND, the green Zerg, on the top right hand corner, and on the bottom left hand corner, the orange Protoss. He is Moose from Tactical Carnage. So we haven't seen a Terran today, so that's kind of exciting, not seeing Terrans. I guess maybe it isn't exciting. When you watch OG, you're going to see a lot of Zergs. Well, when you watch North Americans, you're going to see a lot of Zergs. So anyways, yeah, there's been ZVPs and ZVZs, and it's basically been alternating. Now for ZVP, normal, Forge Fast Expand, Gasless Fast 3 Expos, or Gasless Fast 3 bases, or it's Forge Fast Expand again from the Protoss, and we go for completely forgot why, and why have I forgotten? I just haven't seen the non-Fast 3 base so much. Like, I haven't seen the non-Fast 3 base so much that I forgot what it was. I know that you go for a Fast Expo. You still get the second base. But other than that, I can't really remember. I don't know why. Damn it. Well, anyways, we do see that Moose will be going Nexus first for his Forge Fast Expand. And WIND going to be going for a hatchery first, then, no, for spawning pool first, then hatchery first. Excuse me there. Still not taking any gases. Spawning pool has just started up, making 4 Zerglings just so that he can get map control in, so that he can be a little bit safe. Forge coming out as well as a gateway and a pylon, and that, yep, and that finishes up the wall. Moose helping me by just putting his probe there, just so I know that it's a finished wall. And it looks like WIND is saving up to get his 3rd base. In fact, over here, Cloud Kingdom, in my opinion, is a pretty good map to get a 3rd base on, albeit having a 2nd walkway straight into the middle line of the 3rd. Now we do see some Zerglings of WIND trying to get in, but a pylon does get thrown down to block it off the cannon, finishing right in time, and those Zerglings will have to go back. 2nd base finishing up for WIND as well. And now some drones are going to get pulled from the main over towards the natural. Now I'm not sure if going from the main to the natural as a worker is a promotion, because usually it's that this is the high ground, this is the main, you know, it's the biggest thing, and then you go to the next base, which is on the low ground, and it's called the natural expansion. So maybe this is a promotion and these guys are managers of this base. Maybe it's a demotion and they go to some different branch instead of the main one. Maybe. Zergling's going all over the map, trying to, again, just trying to keep the map control in his favor. 3rd base finishes up for WIND. Drone's going to be heading there soon. And nothing really past that right now for Wind, but of course he wouldn't really invest in anything other than this third base for a while, so that he can get this third base set up so that he can be economically ahead. And a Stargate is on the way for Moose. So that's going to be fun to watch. As will it just be for a little bit of Phoenix harass, or will he actually get a lot of Phoenixes? Now 2 Zealots trying to do some damage to the third base, but some Zerglings easily clean it up. And Probes, what? That rally is so horrible. Oh wow, that rally was just probably just a really bad misclick. Maybe he had his Zealots on the same hotkey as his Nexus. As you can see, it is 1 and 2, so it can easily be seen. But still, that was just really bad. Luckily, no Probes were harmed in that miss rally. The Rock's going to get taken out by the Zerglings, or at least have some health taken away from it. Stalker does get them out of there. Wind getting metabolic boost, getting his Roach Horn now. +1 ground weapons, as well as Warp Gate. Warp Gate about to finish up. Robotics facility on the way. So it looks like it's going to be 1 gate Stargate into 3 gate Robo. That seems pretty normal. So, back over here on the Zerg base, we see that the lair is on the way. +1 Carapace, 2nd evolution chamber on the way as well. So now we've seen that Wind likes using Mutalisks a lot, and the easiest way to tell is if Mutalisks are incoming, I guess, is it 1-1 for melee or 1-1 for missile attacks? Now, of course, Mutalisks can come either way, but you're more likely to do it if if it's melee attacks. And now some Zerglings over at the third base, and Moose trying to put a stop to that Nexus. Not going to be able to do too much on their own, but now some buddies came along to try and stop the bully, I guess. There is a double gateway blockage and a cannon as well, just in case. The Stargate actually not being utilized at all. It may have just been so that he will be able to get a mothership, like would be able to get the fleet beacon and then a mothership. Maybe. 4th base getting taken for a win. An infestation pit on the way as well for him. Right over there. 1-1 on the way for melee as well as Burrow. And I do see that the observer got taken out. Got taken out by Wind's Queens. So, not too much scouting for Moose right now. He's playing this extremely blindly. He has no idea what sort of tech. You can obviously guess, but he has no physical evidence about tech. Colossus are on the way. So far it's just 1 Colossus at a time production. Thermal Lance on the way as well. Blink just starting for Moose. And as I said earlier, usually 1-1 melee attacks leads to Spire. Pathogen Glands on the way for Infestors. And Galal Reconstitution for Roaches. So he's basically getting all the upgrades he can, which is a little different. But I guess the Roaches will help aid his army, as Zerglings again aren't able to do a lot of damage versus armored. Wind ahead by 11 workers at the moment, and he's even going to be getting his 5th base at the top left corner. So he's going to try staying economically ahead as much as he possibly can, as it does help quite a bit. And again, if you're a Zerg and you're down, or if you're equal in bases, you're basically behind. You never want to stay on equal amount of bases with a non-Zerg So Templar Archives on the way for Moose. So will this just be used for Archons, or will the storms be used? And if there are storms, will they be as good as Jinju's? That's one question I have. Will they be as good as Jinju's? And now we do see that a hive is on the way. So this is going to be a bit of a... That is a 13-minute hive. Okay. I just think that this is a bit of a faster hive than what I usually see come out of Wind. Usually he gets it around the 15-minute mark, but I guess he just really doesn't want to lose right now. He wants... He's trying to go for that all kill. And you know, if you all kill a team, no matter what team, that's still pretty good. Now Wind even going to be getting his 6th base as well, so that's extremely greedy. Wind currently supply blocked. Lost an Overlord that was out on the map. Corruptors on the way, Greater Spire on the way as well for Wind. But Moose is moving out onto the map right now. Now, where were the Mulisks from Wind? They weren't anywhere. I think that might have been one thing that Wind could have done this game. Not saying that I'm counting him out, it's just that it would have helped him a lot more so that he could stay ahead. And ooh, a nice fungal on all the Colossus, grabbing them up front. So that the Zergling can straight after him. Infested Terran's getting dropped in as well. No storms out of Moose. But there's still a lot of stuff from Wind, and these 3 Colossus are still left. Feedbacks on the Infestors as well. The Corruptors getting targeted down by the Stalkers. Infested Terrans trying to get dropped in by Wind, but they get easily taken out, and now the more Zerglings coming in for Wind. Infestors right behind the Colossus right now, and that is, and he just leaves. Not even going to give a GG. Ugh.